let me acknowledge that when I first heard about this, it was through a phone call from one of Con Ed's local leaders. I think probably Tom and Mike, maybe Wilson directly, probably heard about it in a similar fashion. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. You know, it really came out of nowhere. We had no advance indication that this would be coming down the pike, and my first feeling was, my goodness, you know, we've worked so hard over a period of years to finally put ourselves in a position where we can attract meaningful investment to our downtown with all the benefits that flow from that. Is this one thing going to sink the ship and sort of put a hard stop on everything that we've accomplished and everything that we've anticipated? And the concern, at least in my mind, was not so much the transition from fossil fuels to renewable energy. Not the notion that we should be weaning ourselves off of fossil fuels, even though natural gas is less carbon intensive than others, still is a fossil fuel. And I'm all for that. And I think you can make a good argument that we should not be investing in additional fossil fuel infrastructure because it's kind of doomed to obsolescence. But the concern was really more the abrupt nature of the transition.
Helping up county, which I guess is kind of a bad thing to say in the county, but helping way north county and not helping the southern cities that really drive the economy, in my opinion, is just wrong and ridiculous. And when you're giving gas service to New York City that gets a better return on investment on properties, but not to us, are you kidding me? Like, this is just short-sighted and absurd. So I guess we were not only sort of shocked by the abruptness of it, but also the geographic limitations of just us getting the short stick. The only thing we know for sure until this April 15th notification is that Chicken Island is at risk. We don't know how much at risk it is. We'll have a better sense as that sort of unfolds. But that's a big deal for the city. We've been trying to develop it for 50 years. It's a $16 million cash deal. And there's probably no municipality in America that wouldn't like to just get $16 million with no strings attached.
I think that environmentally, there's no question where you want to go. As a business decision, I think, you know, interruptible is one way to go, and the other is geothermal. And so we're actually working right now. We're trying to see if we can put together a map that we can provide to people that are developing in the city. We know where the good places for geothermal are and where it doesn't really work. We're also, I felt from the beginning, they should be putting a ton of money into incentivizing that. Now, yesterday, the president of Con Ed gave a speech to the geothermal people up in Albany and said that Con Ed's going to get behind this. So there's going to be some money there. But there's also been a ton of money put into making existing structures more efficient so that the demand goes down. So personally, I need a new oil tank, I need a new furnace, I need a new water heater. I'm putting solar on my roof. I just made that deal. So it's going to be an opportunity once the programs are finally put out there for people to make some changes, because this is a peak load issue. It's not an overall issue. And anyone who throws throwing around a pipeline, have you any idea how long it would take to get the pipeline approved? Never mind built, approved. A pipeline going through the New York region and into Westchester. It's not going to happen. So we got to play the hand that we have in front of us, and I think we're in good shape to do it.